One of the most important things you're going to get, especially when you're dealing with people when they come to your house, is they'll need to get entertained. And you'll be surprised that entertainment actually, things have changed. You don't need to have a cable connection in your house, but you can provide people with the cable connection for their needs. One of the probably simplest ways to do this is probably, personally, what I prefer to do is I have an Apple TV, and the Apple TV pretty much allows me to access and provide entertainment to anyone, and I mean every channel you can think of: ESPN, Apple TV. They can play games on their off their phone, off their iPad, and they can connect to Hulu. They can connect to Netflix. They can connect to Sling. Is not there yet, but it's coming. I think this particular section really should be geared towards people that don't have access to. You have an internet connection. You're trying to watch your costs. Personally, I only have an internet connection in my house, and what I prefer to do is to go out and I have a Netflix subscription that I use. You can create a different account for them and log in with that particular account. I have a Hulu subscription that I use. I have an HBO Now subscription that I use, and those four things probably have everything that I need. They have everything from Cartoon Network to some of the best shows that are available. Now, of late, Sling TV is relatively new, and it's available on Amazon. It's available on Xbox One, Roku player. Roku is kind of like Apple TV, but it's a little bit different, but it's also equally it's kind of like the Android of the players that you can use to access, and it's very effective. I think there are a lot of people that love the system, and if I'm you, I probably would buy this. It's very cheap. It's about $50, I think. I don't use it, but I'm pretty sure that if you buy it for yourself, you should be able to still offer all the same things. The one thing about Roku that's actually very cool is that you'll be able to, you won't have limitations. I mean, they tend to have a very, 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 very wide variety of shows, and they've been in this game for a while. They've survived Apple and everyone else for a very long time. Now, Amazon Fire Stick is another huge player that's coming up, and the one thing about them is they have Amazon Instant Video, which is unbelievable with the sort of content it has. So you can get Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Instant Video on there, Bloomberg TV, which is fantastic for news, and just go out there and you'll have access to all these TVs. They have Twitch, which is a weird television channel that most people don't know about, but Twitch is kind of like a gamer's channel, and it's amazing. It really is amazing. They have Sling, which is not available on Apple TV yet, but I don't think that's going to matter over the next couple of years. But for entertainment, especially if you're doing TV, you can offer those solutions, and Google has its own Chromecast, especially for people with access to the Android phones, which is a huge number, and they'll be able to use their Netflix subscription, their HBO Now, their Hulu, Twitch, and you can show people what to do. You can show people, hey, this is how to do it. This is how to connect it. Give them a Wi-Fi password. You have to make sure you have internet on in your house, please. Unless it's a bunker somewhere. Even still, $35. You just hook it up in, and someone who's coming in with their Android phone. Try to find out what they have and just serve people, give people what they need, give people what they demand. Apple TV is my favorite. I'm a huge Apple guy. I love anything Apple. They have access to, people can come in and log in with their system, which is fantastic. People can come in and log in, you can share with them if they have an iCloud account. Let's say someone is staying there for a month, it'll take less than a minute to sign up, and they can be able to stream whatever content they want for their service. And a lot of people have Apple phones, especially on the set side. I don't know, Europe is more Android. And then they just introduced the new Apple Music, which is, I think, fantastic. And what I prefer to do is I prefer to make sure my service is as premium as possible. I have some of the best, the latest in entertainment, and I want to offer that to anyone that is coming into my house. I want them to feel that they have choice. They made the best choice, and this is how you get more and more and more positive reviews. Hulu is pretty much, it's Hulu. It's the biggest of the best behind the scenes, and just go for it. Get Hulu. You can get it for 7 days. If someone coming in for a couple of days, and you'll be good to go. I think that should cover the entertainment. I probably went I probably focused more on people who don't have cable subscriptions. But if you do not have cable TV for your house, this is what you should use. This is what people expect when they come into your house. Or this is what I would expect if I came in to your house and I'm there for a week. I'm going to get bored. I want to catch a movie or something. You can create a guest account on Netflix, give them your Hulu password. You can always change it. And, give them access to quality entertainment. Don't let people come in to just a junky open house. Let me see something about Roku. Put this up here.
Compared to our last TV, the Roku TV is easier, cleaner, simpler. I love it.
When we got it, we plugged it in and we started using it. There was no trouble. It was so simple.
Everyone loves Netflix. Boom, Netflix.
And I had access to hundreds, thousands of movies and shows.
On Roku, there really is something for everyone. I like to watch international news, and I'll stream music on Roku.
So there's all these little cooking channels. There's a Mexican cooking channel, an Indian cooking channel, an Italian cooking channel.
We can pick and choose exactly what we want, so we're paying for what we're actually going to watch.
And if there's something that I do really want to see, Roku will tell me what channels it's available on and what the cost is on each channel, so I can choose the most cost-effective option.
There's always concerns about getting into a new interface.
You just want things to be simplified.
And it was just very, very simple.
And I think Roku has that nailed.
I'm no longer dealing with the remote that has 30 buttons and I have to switch multiple inputs.
It really brings the entertainment to me in a way that I can consume.
The Roku TV has simplified my life. It's beautiful. It lets me watch all the content I want to watch in one easy, simple, intuitive interface.
For so much less hassle and so much less cost, it's the smart choice.
Roku is on the same level as anything else up here. I know the commercial makes it sound like they're about to solve, the world food problem, but I think I think they've done a fantastic job of holding up against some of the competition from the big boys, the Googles of the world, the big boys. Now, I am actually going to cover something else. Now, if you don't have a TV, I probably would go for a Vizio. They're the cheapest, but it's a 42 inch is a 42 inch TV. You just pay extra for all the commercials. They have some of the cheapest televisions around, and they are 42 HDTV is a 42 HDTV. An 80 inch television is an 80 inch television. So you can get a Vizio, like you can go to Amazon and say Vizio 80 inch TV, see how much they're going for. Okay, well, that's kind of expensive, but the 70 inch is about 1200. Hey, treat yourself. But the general idea is just make sure that you you think about your customers. You think about your customers and what they want. They want to come in and just be able to flick their shows, their pictures onto the screen. They want to have, be able to, stream what they're doing onto the TV. They want to watch a live game on ESPN. If you do not have access to cable, if this is some of the things you don't have, go for them. So personally, I don't subscribe to cable TV stations, but I pay for what I think I need. And Netflix is unbelievable. They're doing an unbelievable job. I think people underestimated them, and right now they're just absolutely killing it. Hulu is they have all the TV you need. You don't even need to wait. And I think that should do it for the entertainment section. You can actually get an Xbox One. You can also get a PlayStation and Wii. You should be able to have all these channels and everything you need onto your house. You can get a used Xbox One off eBay. You can get a used PlayStation, depending on what sort of hosting you're doing. If you have a house and it's a 4-bedroom house, and you expect that some people that are going to rent your house are going to have kids, they're going to have 2-3 kids, it's not a button. It's actually a really good thing. Go get an Xbox, hook it up to Netflix and everything. Get a PlayStation, and like where I live, we have an Xbox. We have Xbox, PlayStations, we have Wii's, and hook them up online, and maybe get 2 or 3 or 4 of some of the best games around. And so when they come in, they'll be able to, just feel like, oh my gosh, we're just like at home. Xbox One, get a PlayStation, get a Wii, get some of those games. You can get them off eBay for, dollars on the penny or something, or Craigslist, and fix one or something. Then once you're done, you'll be good to go, man. You'll be good to go, and that should cover it for entertainment. Entertainment is pretty much just creating the environment that you expect when you go somewhere else, the environment that you have, or going above and beyond that environment, and from a television point of view, from a gaming point of view, I think that should do it. Now, there was a service, it was a Gamefly, I believe. You can actually use this service to ask people how to, what games they need. You can ask people, hey, what games do you need for your family that I can pre-order for your family before you get here? And once you do that, it just creates a whole different attitude for who you are. Work hard for those reviews. Work very hard for them. Get a Gamefly account, and once you get that Gamefly account, you're entertaining people. You're making sure the people that are coming in are very comfortable in your house. I think that should do it for entertainment. If you have any more questions, you're more than happy to ask, and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you. Now, have a good day.